What's up, guys? Late upload here, but better late than never. Overslept a little bit. About to get ready to do some football after this. So there's a few props out, so we'll talk about that after this. Be on the lookout for that. Uh, and like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload. Um, Yeah. Oh, yeah. My shirt. Excuse me for my shirt. It's going to blend in because with the green screen, you really can't wear this type of color. But it is what it is. I'm gonna do it anyway. Um, yeah. I'm gonna talk about a few spots. Prize picks. You can see the ticker scrolling at the bottom. Uh, it's definitely a dope site, man. So if football is approaching, they'll met your deposit up to $100. You guys know I cover a few picks and prize picks each and every day, and I like to talk about outs and things like that. And I use DraftKings Sportsbook, and that kind of coincides with Prize Picks because they bring their outs out a little later. Without further ado, let's go into it, man. Let's get into it. Let me get a bigger view here. Should I roll to the bottom today? I'll stick to the side. I'll stick on the side of this one here. All right, so uh, first off, we got a doubleheader. This New York Mets and Pittsburgh Pirates game. We got a doubleheader in this one here. Now I'll keep it 100 with you. Uh, it's not simple, but it's just Detroit last 30 days they number one in the league striking out. We're at a versus righties. Let me see. Let me make sure. Yeah, so at a 27.5% clip. That's in general. Where they at home? So at home versus right hand pitching last 30 days, they 27.9. So either no matter if they're at home or whatever the case may be, they striking out a ton. All right. However, you can look at Bassett. His strikeout probably sitting at 5.5. I mean, I can't talk you off of it. I haven't looked at the player performance totals because I like Detroit to. I mean, New York Mets to win both of these games. Here, I don't really, try to double down on. I don't really try to double down on double headers like that, but I think I'm leaning towards the Mets on both of these games. So that'll be it. I mean, slight lean towards the strikeout prop for Bassett. I think he has a 22% K rating, not super high. I'll tell you that he's went over six, like 5 or 6 times this season. He did it frequently. He hasn't pitched. He did more than that, but he hasn't pitched against this Detroit team. So, but Detroit, they're probably ready to pack it up. I'm just saying, Then you got DeGrom coming up the next game. Of course, of course. I mean, his strikeout prop probably gonna be sitting out at 9.5. All right, 10 strikeouts. I can't talk you off neither one of the strikeouts for neither one of these guys, man. I can't talk you off. As far as outs considered here, I really want to jump on the outs for him. I did see an 18.5 on DraftKings, and I don't think I'll be able to get there, but I don't think I'm going there, but I definitely don't mind it, okay? I don't mind this 18.5 outs here. All right, 18.5 outs at minus 140. You know, it's a pick your poison thing here, man, when it comes to that. I don't mind this 18.5. I got a strong lean towards the over, okay? So, there you have that. Prize picks. I will take if this outs come out at 18.5 over here, I'll take it on prize picks for sure. And then I can't talk you off the strikeout, man. I just feel like he might hit that number today. All right. So DeGrom, and like I said, that game isn't up, but DeGrom, his strikeout props on prize pick is sitting at I could have sworn to say 9.5. Yeah, 9.5. And I can't talk you off that either. Y'all guys know what he does, man. All right. So that's enough of that game, man. So next game we got on the docket will be let's see. Oh man, here we go. 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 Uh Minnesota Twins. They got a pitching mix up here. I mean, uh, you know what? But this first game, I'll tell you what. This first game, I don't have too much for. I ain't even gonna lie. I mean, I would imagine that these Yankees would win this game, but this is another doubleheader. So game two, let me see where we got out because they don't have game two on the books. Let me see who they have for pitching for game two. You got to watch these pitchers, man. So it's showing Cole and Ryan, and we got a 7.5 total in that one, man. If that's deems to be true, give it them New York Yankees, man. Ryan on the road. I expect runs to be put up. Cole can give up some runs here. We don't have the numbers out or anything. Let me see what Prize Picks has for Cole. 7. I can't talk you off of that. It's doable. So there you have that. All right. Atlanta Braves at Oakland Athletics, man. Ooh, we got an over under 7 in this spot. And man, yesterday they missed that cover from me, man. I just thought they was gonna cover. Hopefully, this Oakland team doesn't have any more runs left. So either way it goes, give me the Atlanta Braves. Y'all see Strider in the background. His strikeout probably sitting at 8.5, I believe. Can't talk you off of that. If you want to mix and match, try to find some value because there's definitely no value here. At minus 300, no value there. Man, so money line parlays, run line straight, so that's just how I roll. Minus 1.5, probably a few Ks for Strider to knock down that 60 cent. Those are ways that I'll be looking at this game right here. Strikeout props in at 9.5 on Prize Picks, so probably a solid 8 for a solid 8. So the cash you got to get a 9 on Prize Picks. So there you have that. All right. So yeah. Detroit Tigers at Los Angeles Angels. Here we got over under 8.5. Detroit Tigers on the road. They do hit lefties a smidget, okay, but they on the road. I don't really like to back them on the road like that. However, Sandoval's on the mound. He's been pitching great. All right, his strikeouts been there for him. Last time he faced this team, he had 9 strikeouts, I believe. I think he went phenomenal about a minute innings. I think he went like 9 innings last time. Think he went all the way? Yes, he did. How many times has he faced this Detroit team? I think once. He faced this Detroit team once, like I said. He had 9 Ks, 9 innings. So, there you have that. Strikeout prop for him sitting at 5.5. Let me go back and make sure it's 5.5. I can't talk you off of it. Somebody who's got that stuff and go in there and give it to you. So definitely, let's see, 6.5. Now, 6.5. I don't think I'll be able to get there, even though it's doable. I don't think I'll be able to get there. All right. On prize on DraftKings, you'll get his strikeout prop at 5.5, which would probably be juiced. Let's see. 5.5 minus 150. So if you want to get there, don't be my guest. All right. Now, outs. There's another alternate way that I can get there. So they don't have his outs out right now. Okay. They don't have them out. Oh, 17.5. Give me the over 17.5. Give me over 17.5 outs for Patrick Sandoval here. Okay. Strider 18.5 is doable. Haven't got to them yet. All right, so yeah, give me the outs. I like that look. I really like that look. And like I said, on Prize Pick, you're probably gonna get his strikeouts at 5.5 at 6. So you got to get 7 in cash. Okay, if his outs pop up at 17.5, I'm jumping all over it on Prize Picks. That's what I'm waiting on. And I also like Los Angeles to win this game. I just came back to Dodgers in this spot. I mean, I can Detroit Tigers in this spot. I'm sorry. San Francisco Giants at Los Angeles Dodgers here. Over under 8. Kershaw on the mound, Cobb on the mound here. I just, I don't have too much for this one here. I guess Kershaw's pitching well. So, I ain't even gonna touch on it, man. Y'all know, I can't get mad at you either way you want to go with that one, man. I can't get mad at you, man. It's gonna be Dodgers for me, but still, that's not a game that I really touched on. Chicago White Sox at Seattle Mariners. We got over under 7.5 in this spot. Michael Kopech, I don't know if he's going to be limited or whatever. So that's something you can look at. Castillo, on the other hand, I always like to take him for outs. I don't think he pitched against this White Sox team maybe once, if that, this year. But yeah, so I like to fool around with his outs. His outs are going to be sitting on DraftKings. His outs are sitting at, let's see, are they out? 19.5. Only thing I can say, he was hitting this number very hard, but he hasn't hit this number in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 games. All right. Shucks. I'm just gonna have to fade that. I'm gonna have to fade that and live with the results. Live with the results. I'm gonna have to fade that and just don't give a fuck if you go out there and hit 30 innings. You guys got something else on this game? Let me know. Boston Red Sox to the Tampa Bay Rays. We got an over under 7 in this spot here. Now, interesting thing to point out here is definitely looking at the strikeouts for somebody like Springs. I think he's hit a strikeout prop two times since he's in his 2 outings versus this team here. So strikeout props in that 5.5, I would guess. 5.5 for both of these guys to be exact. Pavetta and Springs. So right off the back, last time these two teams played was a few days ago. Was on the 27th of August. He had 5 Ks. 8 strikeouts. Jeffrey Springs had 8 strikeouts, but he gave up 5 runs, man. 5 Ks and 4 innings on July 5th. And then way back in April, which he only pitched 2 innings back in April. So he's 50-50 to this line. He's been pitching well. He's hit this number in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of his last 6 games. And then, you couple that with the fact that Boston has been striking out versus lefties. Let's see, last 30 days versus lefties on the road. Boston, a 32.9% clip there. Batting 257 versus them. It is what it is. They did put up 5 runs on Springs last time they seen them. So that's something that you can take into consideration. Now, let me see on the season. Instead of 30 days. I want to run a check on this one because I didn't go back and see. Okay, they're still top 10, number 7 at 23%. And let's see that's in general. Let's see on the roll. So they move up to a number 4, fourth worst in the league. So at a 5.5 strikeout prop here, I can't talk you off of it for Jeffrey Springs there. If you like Tampa Bay to win this game, then you can look at something like the player performance doubles, which would come out to be like 4 strikeouts and a win for Tampa Bay. If you like them to win, I love that play, minus 135. 5 Ks will get you in the plus money. And if you like them to win and you want to ladder his Ks, I think you should be doing that right here in the player performance double section. Let's keep it moving, man. Prize picks, you're going to get his prop sitting at 5.5 as well. I'm going to take it there for sure. So, like I said, let's keep moving. His outs are sitting at like 15 and a half on DraftKings, I believe. And I don't think that's something that I probably want to get to. 16 and a half, he can do it. He just don't go a lot of innings all the time, you know. So that's what's hindering me right there. Miami Marlins at Philadelphia Phillies here. Over under 7.5 in this spot. I got a slight lean towards the Philadelphia Phillies to win this game, number one. Number two, I always pick on this Philadelphia team for strikeouts here, okay? So let's see. Falter, all right? Especially versus lefties. This Miami team, they just don't hit lefties that well, okay? Now, Falter, he's went over 6 strikeouts once. All right, hasn't pitched versus this Miami team. And then last 30 days, I can go for the full season or whatever the case may be. But Miami on the road versus left-hand pitching, last 30 days are definitely looking. Let me pull up some numbers for you all. Number 2 in the league at 33.9% there. Falter, his K prop is going to come out at 5.5. I know it should be 5.5. If it's 4.5, I've got to take a stab at it. 5.5 at plus money here, okay? Then you can look at player performance doubles, which is going to be, you can get Falter 3 strikeouts to the minus 155 for a parlay piece, 4 strikeouts in the win for minus 115. I like that. If I got a slight lean, I might sprinkle something on that there. All right, now outs for him. He has won 6 innings in 4 straight games. That's one thing to look at there. And then it seems like that's his ceiling for right now, 6 Ks. I mean, he did have 8 Ks versus Pittsburgh. But, it seems like that's a ceiling for right now. I'm going to go out and take a stab at it. All right, I'm going to go out and take a stab at the over 5.5 Ks for Falter. And then I'll check his outs right here on DraftKings. I definitely like that 16 and a half. Doesn't have to go 7 innings. Sign me up for that there, okay? Sign me up for that. It's just going to have to fuck me up. I'm probably going to wait and see if they're going to bring it out on Prize Picks and probably throw that in there on Prize Picks. So I like the 16 and a half outs. He's went 4 out, 6 innings in 4 straight games. Let's get it, okay? Let's get it, all right? Philadelphia Phillies are nothing for me in this spot. Rogers can, he can throw some Ks, and this Philadelphia team has been striking out. So don't be, surprised if Rogers get there. Don't be surprised if Rogers get there. Even if you want to take him down to a 4 or 5, something like that. And alternates, I can't talk you off of that. Toronto Blue Jays at Baltimore Orioles. Not a game I really want to target there. Manoah, his strikeouts were sitting at 5.5, I believe. It's doable. I got to lean towards the over. Nothing more, nothing less. I'll keep it moving. Okay, so they did put this Cole and Ryan up there, all right? So, but I did give y'all guys my information on that one there. Not too many other spots I want to talk about here. I mean, Montgomery, right off the bat, I got to lean towards the Cardinals in this one here. I don't really want to mess with the strikeout props. Give me his outs prop, and it's sitting at 17.5 at minus 120. I'll take that as well. So that's the play that I like there. I've already had that one preloaded, so we'll see. Texas Rangers at Houston Astros over under 8.5. We got Rogers on the mound. We got Javier on the mound. Javier has been, lights out versus this team. Strikeout sitting at 6.5. Texas Rangers are rolling out a lefty, and this Houston team does hit lefties pretty well here. All right, so give me the Houston money line parlays, run line straights. Minus 134 is a good number right there on the run line. And then if you don't want to fuck with that, then of course player performance doubles. That's a play for me for sure, because I like them to win this game. So 6 strikeouts, 7 strikeouts. That's the only way you're gonna get some good value if you go 7 strikeouts in the win right there. So Yeah, give me the Houston Astros in this one here. Like I said, Javier has been pretty good versus his team. His last outing, he just went 5 innings, 7 strikeouts, 3 earned runs though. 7 strikeouts. 7 strikeouts on June the 13th versus this team, and then 9 strikeouts as June May 20th, and 4 strikeouts back in August. But April. This is his fifth time. This will be his fifth time, man. And his last outing versus them. His last outing was versus them on the 31st of August. So hey, I usually think the batters would get tired of seeing him and start fucking him up. But I'll take the over. I'll take the over and strikeouts for him for sure. Right here on Prize Picks, and then I'll just roll with the -1.5 on the books there. So there we have that. Outs for him. Are there any outs for him out yet? 17.5. It's doable. I mean, he's hit this number. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 out of his last 6 games. I think he's 2 for 4 versus this team in this matchup. So, I don't really want to go too willy-nilly with it, but I can't talk you off of it. I mean, it's 6 innings. It's just 6 innings. Keep that pitch count down to 6 innings. You should be able to get there. Next game on the docket here. I didn't look at too many bats today, guys. Don't want to talk about this Cleveland game. This Arizona game here. See, I got an Arizona hat on today, or whatever the case may be with that. But I mean, they one of the least, they're the top team in the league and not striking out versus righties. Darvish has gotten to their ass though. I think he's got an 8 or 9 strikeout game, probably in this last outing versus them. I can see instances where this game could go under. Going up against Henry on the other side, he's got 2 walks or better in every game except for 1. So you can find walks on DraftKings if you want to really, really get to that. But Darvish, man, let me see. At home versus Arizona, he just had 9 strikeouts versus Arizona. 5 strikeouts versus them in his previous matchup, and he's only faced we faced him 3 times. One time back in April, which I really don't take into consideration too much. The outs for him, the outs have been there. He's won 7 outs, 7 innings. Each of his last 2 starts versus them. So you will get for him to go 7 innings at a -110. He's pitched well versus this Arizona team, man. But like I said, the last month, this Arizona team has been, crucial versus righties here. They run out a ton of lefties and just say, catch me if you can. Let me check out a strikeout percentage for Darvish real fast, and let me give you guys, because this is one I was wrestling with. So let me check out a strikeout percentage here. So we got Darvish. His K rate he got a 25% K rate, 28% to the left side, and 21 to the right side. So, this team, they'll sit out there and roll out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 lefties and 2 switch hitters. They'll do that. So, I'm probably gonna wait to see what they're gonna run out. But like I said, he's not bad versus lefties. Almost a 30%, 28.3 K percentage versus lefties. So, and he's shown the ability to strike their ass out. So, it is what it is. Lean towards what's his strikeout prop? Strikeout prop only 6.5. Not bad. I must say, not bad. Strikeout prop only 6.5. I didn't know that. I thought it was at 7.5. Okay, so I can't talk you off of that. I can't talk you off of that. Even if you altering it and whatever the case may be, I think that's fine. What is it here on DraftKings? Well, it's got on FanDuel. It's got to be 6.5. It's not going to be 5.5. 6.5 at good plus money, and for the 7 and the win. Okay. Well, you might have to do some manual do that shit on your side. Let's see, 1.5. All right, I'll take a lean towards the over right there. And that's just about do it. Let me see what we got on Prize Picks. Okay, I'll probably take it on Prize Picks. It's probably where I'll take it at. And then on the books, I might take a stab at the outs. Straight bet 20.5 at -110. With that being said, guys, peace out, man. Peace.